And if I'm being totally honest, maybe I don't know. You asked me how do I feel,
Trying
I
to
said I
stream it,
don't
bro.
know. You said you pay me away, you told me don't go. Now I don't know, should I stay here, should I go home?
Whatever.
Make me so confused. Running out of peace. If I ain't these demons, girl, I can't get on my bottom of me. If you knew my struggle, damn, I swear that you'll be proud of me. Swear to be proud of me. The man was stopping me. Seeing you with him, it hurt my soul, it ripped that out of me. You say it's in God's hands, but I'm here impossible. So I sit here and pray, hoping for the impossible.
That you talked about equaling
Soul,
them in
rip
the
that
wins
out of me.
category for
Say it's in
Josh.
God's
And
hands, but I'm
somehow
here
you get down
impossible.
to the
My
end of the
struggle,
year
damn, I
and
swear.
they're tied
Rip that out of me. Say it's in
heads
God's
up. It's
hands,
the
but I'm
first
here
time ever.
impossible. My
So to
struggle,
win
damn,
this
I swear.
game,
Rip that out of
big
me. Say
advantage.
it's in God's hands, but
Opening
I'm
play
here
of the drive
impossible.
goes
My struggle,
backwards.
damn,
Now
I
they'll
swear.
come up on second and 12.
Say it's in
He'll look to throw. To the right side and complete to Thomas. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Second and 10. Back to throw here. A short throw to Ingram. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards that time for number 14.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Garrett Wilson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And they take the lead here at 7-6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Hill shedding the tackle. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Jackson now. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. Henry running right. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. And now Jackson will look to throw it. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 3rd and 4 now. Now it's Jackson. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Myles Garrett able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Hines now on the return. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the 1st half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Hey, smash. 70 range. 70 range.
Go. Looking to throw. Goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Justin Madubuike working his way to the quarterback that time.
It's now 3rd down. Ready, set. Set.
That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Visitors 6.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and it's second down.
Now they'll audible to something else.
At the 28-yard line.
2nd and 9 now. Thomas brings it in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch. He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 2nd and 4. Catch is made by Harry.
And he's taken down inside the 30.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Tag! Mustang 19! Warrior 70!
They'll set up to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Now Chubb running right. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 3, 2nd and a yard. They run it again with Chubb. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Nick Chubb with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. To throw is Jackson. Pressure comes and down he goes. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. They go play action now. Jackson, he'll buy some time right. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Running from the gun with Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Big impact play, a tackle for loss.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Here's Jackson to throw.
Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
A yard, all they need, but it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Now it's Jackson.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Play action. Now Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now Jackson. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick.
The passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Hasn't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he missed it. He missed it just wide of that left upright. It's no good, and that will keep the lead at 8.
Wow, that qualifies as a bad miss because anything inside of 40 should be automatic. That's a big mistake right there.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. 2nd down, here's Chubb again.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. They'll look to throw here. Eluding the pressure right.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the sideline he goes.
And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown.
Garrett Wilson.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is up to 15 now.
set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Jackson. Flush to his right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play, but in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here now, a third down and 8. Throwing is Jackson. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Jackson. Flushed out right. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 27 yards there, a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
They'll roll him out right. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. All that for a 2-yard gain, second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Jackson from the shotgun. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go. The penalty yards marched off as they'll try again on 2nd and goal. Jackson now. And he comes back with one complete. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. From the gun, Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are able to cut into that deficit. Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. Forced out to his left. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Go street.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now it looks like he'll throw here. This is the tight end, Njoku. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to lead to a third down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on him man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up. Give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Charles, you think about this